Hi guys, I hope you're okay. So this week is all about subtraction. Okay, so we're going to go in a similar way that we did with when we were halving. First of all, we're going to do it using objects. The next day we'll use it doing jottings, and the day after that we're going to use a number line. So this is your first in our subtraction. So your what is subtract using objects. So you will need paper and a pencil, and you're going to need some objects that you can actually handle and use. So you could use pens, pencils, cubes, spoons, socks, anything like that. So anything that you'll find it really easy to count with. Okay, so you might want to pause me here to make sure that you've got everything before you then play and we go on to the next one. Okay, so make sure you've got everything and pause me if you need to. Okay, so subtract, just to make sure we know what that word means. So the subtract symbol, if we're writing a number sentence, looks just like this. It's just one line, okay, just like a little dash. I know that you know that already, but just a recap. So to subtract, that means take away, minus, less. So subtract, take away, minus and less, all of those words mean the same thing. Okay, it's just being a bit fancy with the language. So I've covered it with my head, I can see here, but it says when we subtract, the number gets smaller. So that's why I've written the word smaller, even smaller. So when we subtract, which is like that, the number gets smaller. That's just a little reminder for you. Okay, so here is an example of 10 take away 3 using objects. So first, first I'm going to count to 10. So with your objects, you're going to count to 10. So we go 1, it's going to let me do it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've counted to 10. Okay, now I need to take away 3. So I've still got my 10, and I'm going to take away 3. So 1, 2, 3. So you've moved 3 away, you've removed them, taken them away. So next bit. How many are left? So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that way, 7. There are 7 left. So 10 take away 3 equals 7. And I've just put something here. If you remember the inverse and want to do that as a challenge, please do, so you could think about that. Okay, we're going to try with another number. So this says, here is an example of 8 take away 5 using objects. So it says, first, I'm going to count to 8. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I need to take away 5. I need to take away 5. So you'll have your objects and you can take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are left? I can see 1, 2, 3. So 8 take away 5 equals 3. So if you started and you had 8 sweets, but you gave 5 sweets to somebody else, you would have a smaller amount of sweets. You wouldn't have as many. So if you had 8 and you gave 5 to somebody else, you would have 3 left over. Okay, so can you solve these subtraction number sentences using objects? So you have 7 take away 4 equals, 9 take away 3 equals, 11 take away 4 equals, 10 take away 5 equals, 9 take away 2 equals 14 take away 6 equals 17 take away 7 equals, and 16 take away 8 equals. Okay, so where it says remember, if you can see that capital that's where it says remember. It says count out the biggest number, which is the first number, and then take away the smaller number, which is the second number. And what are you left with? And that will be your answer. So you need to count out your objects and then take away from those. So remember to upload a picture of you doing that to your portfolio for your dojos. Okay, and your challenge is to write the inverse of those. So obviously there'll be another calculation there. Okay, look forward to seeing your pictures. Thank you, everyone.